Today's song is by Holly Near. It's in the chapter Struggle on page 218 in the Rise Up Singing Songbook. Singing for Our Lives, also maybe known by you as Gentle Angry People. That's probably the strongest line in the song. Singing for Our Lives is not weak, but Gentle Angry People is, you know, a hard-hitting message. All right. Chords are like this, D, G, D. A for 2 beats. D, A. Repeat the first line. D, G, D. And we are singing, that's an A, singing for our G. And then the Rise Up Singing Songbook would have you go to D, and then start the next verse on D. I prefer to stay on G and then sing the line that's coming because it's a great song for singing in groups. Only one line changes for every verse. It's like a verse chorus song. I don't know how to. I'm sure there's a word for other. Yeah, I'm sure there's a term other than very repetitive song that sounds more positive. But it's a very repetitive song, so it's good for singing along too. I prefer to stay on G there. So it would be to A, from A. Singing, singing for our lives, and then we are a something, something people, whatever comes next. You'll see what I mean. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people. We are a justice-seeking people. And we are singing, we're singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people. And we are singing, singing for our lives. We are an anti-racist people. We are an anti-racist people. And we are singing, singing for our lives. We are an anti-racist people. And we are singing, we're singing for our lives. We are young and old together. We are young and old together. And we are singing, we're singing for our lives. We are young and old together. And we are singing, we're singing for our lives. We are gay and straight together. We are gay and straight together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. Only one more verse. We are gay and straight together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. It's land of many colors. We are a land of many colors, and we are singing, we're singing for our lives. We are a land of many colors, and we are singing, we're singing for our lives. And that's finally there at the end for the only time I went from the G to the D in that line, like Rise Up Singing suggests. And just the G just helps me. It sounds better when I want to sing, like, for, you know, that's singing for the crowd, for the people to sing along to, you know, before the next verse starts, what the next line is, you know, and then they're like, oh, justice-seeking people, all right, we are, I remember that, I know this song. Even if they don't, it shouldn't be really hard for them to sing. Not a hard song, right? By Holly Near. Holly Near is not a folk singer. with whom the records of whose records I grew up with. I didn't grow up with her records, and I don't own any of her albums now, although that may change in the very near future. But Singing for Our Lives is a song that I know. All right, have a good day. I will be back tomorrow with another song from the Rise Up Singing Songbook.